Here we are again. Hello, this is Pete Wyden with the Professional Permaculture Designer. I'm just so stoked about the topics we're covering this week. We're looking at some of the real reasons behind what's going to keep you inspired in your business, what's going to keep you growing onward and upward with a sense of ease and real deep purpose. And these types of design businesses that we're growing, that we're running, there's so much more to it than just design work. There's a way of life, there's lifestyle, there's real tangible benefit, there's real legacy for the people and places that we're helping, and it's just so beautiful. So I'm really excited to get into today's topic. Before we get going, I have a couple mentorship positions I've opened up. So if you're interested in looking at your own business on a one-to-one basis, we can talk more about that and really shift things around to really work for you and the lifestyle you're looking for, your income goals, the clients you really want to be bringing in. It's all possible, guys, for anybody wherever you are. I truly believe that, and I see it time and time again with myself, with other people I work with, and really excited to talk with you if you're looking to break through any sense of resistance or stagnation and really reach the reality in your life of having these inspiring dreams become your everyday. So reach out via PM or comment below if you'd like to talk more about that. And today we're focused on what's the difference between ease and frustration in your design business, in your consulting work. And all of this stuff applies to life as well. That's what I love so much about it. We can hit we can hit two birds with one stone, or we can pick two apples with one reach, or something a little more benign and healthy view on our interactions with nature, right? So the difference between ease and frustration in business is it's so huge in terms of the experience you have on a daily basis and how others experience your work and interacting with you, and the energy that you're bringing to your interactions with clients, with other professionals, with your friends, with your community members. And that aspect of it is huge, that difference in how you feel and how others feel when you're living in a sense of ease versus sense of frustration. And you know for yourself what the personal differences are for you on an internal level as well, beyond just the external, between if you're feeling light and easy, like you just woke up from a wonderful nap, or if you're feeling frustrated and things seem to be closing in and there's all too much to do and it's all weighing down and it's easy to feel like your head's gonna explode, or like that everything is gonna crumble, when that state of frustration is where you're living from. And recognizing that it is indeed a choice to live in ease or frustration. And we're going to get into that. It's one of the most important shifts that I've made looking at my life. It's allowed me to exponentially increase my income in my design business and elsewhere, and have a greater impact in the world with the work that I'm doing and the expression of my own gifts. It's allowed me to develop deeper and more meaningful relationships and maintain really great just like keep relationships going and keep them fresh rather than going for 3 or 4 months without talking to somebody. And it's all with this sense of ease. And it really comes along with developing your sense of intuition about what is right for you in the moment. What is the next thing that you're flowing into in your professional work, for example, in the moment in any given time, versus looking at a giant to-do list and feeling like you've got to do it all at once. That's one of the biggest shifts, is knowing that it doesn't all have to be done at once. And the universe, God, if I think it's really important to have some sense of spirituality. But, even if you're agnostic, just, having a sense of trust, finding a source that you can use to trust that you're being guided to do the right thing in the moment, even if that trust is just you and the power, empowering yourself to make those decisions. Being a good decision maker is a huge part of business. And now we'll actually get into the video so this doesn't go for 25 minutes. So looking at the stories that you tell yourself in the moment, And those moments make up your entire day. So if you're telling yourself the story of, oh gosh, I have to do this, or I have to send this email, if you're telling yourself that in a single moment, it's very possible that you're bringing that energy into the other moments that are making up the rest of your day. And that's the type of thing that's piling up the energy, this frustration, this dense energy, and making it feel very constricted and like there's a rush, like there's not enough time. You're not enjoying, like you're just working for the end of the day or working for a vacation. That's not a way to live, and you know that. The ideal way to be living is to not necessarily even need a vacation. Of course, vacations are awesome and I think a necessary part of staying refreshed and resetting. But those moments add up. So what do your moments look like? Like right now, are you judging yourself for having past moments where you were frustrated and you allowed that to happen? Well, that is a choice you could make to, kind of beat yourself up about it. Or you could say, that was in that moment. In this moment, that's the old me. In this moment, I am choosing a new way of looking at things. I am open to looking at things in a way that creates ease in my life. That would be a great mantra, something to repeat to yourself. I am open to creating ease in my life. It's really powerful because if you say this stuff multiple times, it allows you to be open to the possibilities of, well, maybe that email isn't actually as hard to send as I thought. Or maybe, I could make some delicious cheesy popcorn and bust out the rest of this design, or just get enough done so I feel like I'm accomplished for the day and go on a beautiful walk in the sunshine that is outside. I'm so excited for the water to warm up to swim, but I know that it's months away. Anyway, so those moments add up, right? And the work you're doing can take on a wonderful energy or an energy of just like everything is condensed and it's just not fun. It all is based on how you're perceiving it. And there are situations that might be coming up for you where, it might seem like, oh, well, this situation's always going to be hard, such as a talk with a homeowner or a contractor about something that went wrong on site. That's all your decision as well. Like, I really want you to take a radical look at this and take radical responsibility for if you're allowing things to be easy or if you're getting in the way emotionally. And, these habits, these patterns take a while to change. So it is important to give yourself this space just to be open to a new way of being and be open and loving and understanding with yourself as patterns continue to maybe express themselves, but you start to really notice when they come up, and then even further, you start to notice what is kind of triggering them so you can approach those instances in a different way. And also, financials. Financial goals are a big thing that can make a lot of people get really worked up. Like, oh, if I want to make 10K a month, I really need to get going, but I don't want to reach out to, it starts to create resistance because if you create a sense of need or a sense of lack around something, the way you're thinking about it, it's going to create a lot of resistance rather than approaching your 10K months by, okay, I know that I'm going to book out 3 or 4 $3,000 designs, and then I'll fill out the rest with maybe a little bit of maintenance work or garden coaching for somebody, and you can break down your goals. But really being excited about why the heck are you even wanting to make 10K a month? Because I think that's a great goal, and a lot of people have that as they're growing their design business, is a 10K month, especially if we're talking gross revenue, because there are taxes, there are some level of business expenses, especially varying depending on the business model that you've got. There are lower and higher business expenses depending on how you're running your business. But why are you wanting to earn 10K per month? Is it to send your kid to an amazing summer camp? Is it to build out your own farm or save up to buy land to really express your gifts on the land and show people what's possible? Maybe it's to invest in your local community more. You want to shop more at the co-op, but it's a little more expensive, and you want to be able to spend a little more money on groceries and at the farmer's market, things like that. Like, have some really great, exciting reasons why you're wanting to earn more money, because that'll get you more interested and bring interested in reaching out to people, having conversations, sales conversations, doing more marketing, more focused marketing that's really going to move the needle for you. Because there are a lot of different ways to market yourself, and there are only a few really that are going to be effective for you and your particular style of business. And that's there can be an intuitive approach to that as well, but there are some trends around that are very effective. But, if you've got an idea of, I'm going to have a potluck and have 10 people over, or host a dinner every month, and it's all going to be fresh local food, and it's going to cost a couple $100, but if I'm making 10K a month, I can do that. Wouldn't that get you really excited if that's the thing that's really driving you, is creating community around food, and using the money that you earn by doing this fulfilling consulting work for others to make then that much more benefit in the world, and knowing that you're not just taking money from people, you're earning money for a valuable service that you're providing that's benefiting those people, and then those clients, by you walking your talk in whatever you're using your money for, they're really excited about investing in you because they know that their money's going to a good place through you as well, which is really powerful. Super, super powerful. So I've talked about walking your talk in the past. Be really vocal about the types of things that you like to do, and that you like to invest in, and let people know who you are, beyond just being a designer. It makes a big difference. It makes a big impact on other people, and they remember who you are and what you stand for. And make a commitment to feeling light as a feather in your daily work. Be open to feeling light as a feather in your daily work. It affects so many things. Like I said, it affects our outer environment, it affects our inner environment in many ways. And being grounded in a clarity, a real clear sense of purpose as to why you're even doing it, creates that sense of rootedness while you are feeling light as a feather, because we don't want to feel completely disconnected from our body in the daily world and like, whoa, light as a feather, which can be cool, but why are you even doing the work? What really lights you up and makes you feel light? And that you're bringing your light to the world, creating a lot of lightness, creating a lot of space and expansion. So what's going to help you grow your business? Is it feeling light and expansive, or is it feeling really pressed in on all sides by your to-do list that I have to do these things to be successful? And what's going to keep you going? What is the most regenerative for you? It's quite obvious, right? I hope so. And I'm really excited to see what you guys do with this knowledge. And apply it to your life. So be open to ease in your life. Be understanding and loving and accepting of yourself when things are, you're noticing patterns come up that you'd like to change, and be open to being to the inspiration and the guidance from powers greater than you to be able to make those changes, to really see success in your business and the rest of your life. And if you're interested in looking at one-to-one mentorship and tailoring some of these teachings and building lifelong business skills for yourself as they apply directly to the exact business that you're working on, the exact type of work that is an extension of your own personality and purpose, reach out via comment or PM me. Let's talk more about that. I've got a couple spots open, and let's keep the conversation going, guys. What'd you get out of this video? Do you have any questions that the group would also benefit from us going through in the comments? Have a beautiful week and keep it up. You're doing awesome.